Alright.
Okay, hello. We're now recording. Yay. Yeah.
Alright. Welcome to Render and Java's podcast.
Yeah, we haven't thought of a name for this thing yet, so
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
what are we
know.
gonna call it?
Yeah.
We don't know? Alright, so insert title here.
Yeah.
Welcome to insert title here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we're gonna
why
be
don't we
calling
just-
each other exclusively Render and Java because we don't want to use our real names.
Really way to put it on thinking, not let people pick up on that. Anyway, hey, well, don't ask our real names, I guess,
Well, I just had to let the viewers know.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean, I thought it was
so
gonna
Render,
be
what
obvious.
are we going to be talking about right now?
Well, why don't we start talking? Well, I guess we could.
Why don't we
one
start
th-
talking?
one
What are
thing
we
we could.
talking
One,
about?
one thing we could talk about is I don't know, Minecraft news. So how's your Minecraft sessions been going? Have you been playing much Minecraft? Let's start with that.
I have not been playing much Minecraft, to be honest.
Oh.
So not much to talk about on that front.
Oh, well, I just uploaded a Minecraft Let's Play.
Yes, and you all should go and watch it. This is just turning into an ad by now.
Oh, well, I haven't even gone through my pitch yet. Why you should watch it? Because it's mostly voiceover, so it's edited. I totally didn't get most of the voiceover
cool.
things in one take. The only thing that really took me
You
multiple
edited
takes
well,
was
right?
the intro, and the intro I cut because it was too laggy because OBS sucks. But sucks at recording Minecraft. But I'm hoping that this will work
OBS.
better because I don't really have any applications open anymore. So it should be able to pick it up. But it's also recording an MKV file or whatever, so it's something weird. But anyway, so I was editing that,
It's an
and
MKV file.
it's an MP4 basically, but I think less compressed or something. It's a lossless version or something like that. It takes up a lot of gigs, but I have a
It probably takes up
I have a 2 terabyte hard drive now.
Compressed.
So,
Where'd
or
you get that?
external hard drive from Best Buy. I knew I had to get it before we went on vacation, so
Why before you went on vacation?
because I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. So
That's a nice segue into our next topic, I'll bet. So, how
yeah.
has your vacation been going?
Oh, it's been so productive.
Productive? What have you been doing?
I've been uploading more videos than I have before.
I feel like your channel has been way more active than when you're just normally uploading at home.
Well, see, when
I
I'm
guess
uploading
you
at
have to do
home,
other things.
I can actually when I'm uploading at home, I don't go play. I go to the gym and stuff, and I do other important things.
Mhm.
When I'm on vacation, I have I wake up late. I stay in my bed for a little while, until
Same though.
I'm called for breakfast or something. Literally called.
We should just make our
Uh-huh.
gym sessions podcasts. As we're talking in the gym, we should just record it.
Oh no,
Talk about an easy way to make content.
that would kind of be really weird because what if we're talking about something in the gym and they
weird.
can't see it?
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
What people really want to see is a video of seagulls that I took in Ohio. You may be wondering, why the
Yes,
hell is
yeah.
how
How's
is there a
that video
beach
been
in
doing?
Ohio? But there's this thing called Lake Erie, and
Oh, Lake Erie. Yeah,
I went
we
to
talked
Lake
about
Erie
that in,
today, and
Cool.
it was pretty fun. The funny thing is the sand at the bottom, was actually had ripples, which is really really cool because when you go to the ocean, the ripples aren't there's big sandbanks, they're sort of like ripples but bigger. But if you look underneath, it was literally it looked like a sine wave basically, which I guess is sort of what it was in the sand. It was just up and down, up and down.
That's like math in real life, I guess.
No,
Math
well,
is all around us, kids.
sure. But
Yeah, math
they were
is
hard
around.
too. They weren't. You could step on them, but they were harder than it looks. It was really interesting, and there were basically no rocks in the thing. There was also no fish that I found. I really wanted to slap a fish, but I didn't get to slap a fish. So.
Why did you want to slap a fish?
Because you have you ever like been swimming in a lake and then you kick a fish with your foot, you slap it with your hand? I just wanted to do that, but casually.
Now why?
Because to show those.
What made you want to do that?
To show the fish for what they need to punish the fish for what running in my way or whatever. You know, just for being fish.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this podcast is going off the rails pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I can go up more off the rails. So you know how everybody gets postcards.
Ooh.
Well, I get postcards. Well, you're going to Cleveland, right? And what's something that rhymes with cleave? Or what's something that would make for good alliteration? A cleaver. So why didn't I buy a cleaver in Cleveland? So I get a Cleveland cleaver. You know?
You were talking about that, weren't you?
Yeah, and everybody's like, why'd you get this big ass knife or whatever from Cleveland? I have to explain the Cleveland cleaver thing before they get stabbed. No, before I take over the world with my Cleveland cleaver.
You're totally
it's like the energy sword from Halo.
Regardless of whether
it's so powerful. Speaking of Halo, I am really good at segues. What have you?
Wait, where did Halo come in any of this?
I said the Cleveland cleaver is like the energy sword from Halo. You know.
Oh, and speaking of Halo, yeah, I just finished Halo Reach. Yeah.
Only Reach? You're supposed to finish Halo 3 by now.
Only Reach.
You need to stay up all night playing Halo. That's the late time you're allowed to stay up is to play Halo.
I mean, I can, stay up as late as I want. If I want to stay up late, but I'd rather not. Because then I'm tired, and then I can't go to the gym early.
Yeah, see, I'm not allowed to stay up late, because my mom likes to say goodnight to me and stuff before she goes to sleep. She wants to make sure I'm in bed or something.
Makes sense.
Bed. So, I don't need to...
She doesn't want you to... getting into bad habits, like staying up late.
Well, she doesn't want to get herself into even bad habits either, I guess, because if I stay up late, she stays up late. I mean, she doesn't even fall asleep half the time anyway. I don't understand it. I can fall asleep pretty quickly.
You fall asleep? No, it takes me a while to fall asleep. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason this bed sometimes this bed. Some other beds can be better, like the bed that in this probably the bedroom that I'm in isn't bad. It's like you lie down and the bed envelops you. It's like memory foam or something, and it just you sink into it.
Sink into the bed.
Which I'm not sure if I like it. I like
harder beds.
Yeah, I like sleeping on the floor. It's actually really comfortable. You should try it. I heard it's good for your back. You know. Yeah,
I wonder why your back hurts all the time.
No, I don't sleep on the floor that much.
Under what circumstances would you sleep on the floor?
Well, I mean, one time when I was camping and I was kind of tired, I just laid down on the floor in the cabin and I almost fell asleep, or maybe I did fall. I think I almost fell asleep. That'll be a time if no one was there.
Camping makes sense.
Yeah, and it was one of the more glamping camping trips where we actually had a cabin and we had heating, which was actually which was really weird. Heating during a camping trip in the winter is something that you don't usually get. At least in Scouts.
I mean, that sounds pretty nice though, because then you're not freezing cold.
Yeah, it's nice, but you don't get it most of the time unless you're in a cabin. And cabin camping doesn't count for your camping merit badge, so you get another night, but the night isn't really useful for anything. So cabin camping is only really useful if you want to get other requirements, but if you just need nights, you don't need to go on the cabin trips.
Wait, but why? Wait, wouldn't you want to go on the cabin trips though?
You could, but you don't need to if you don't. So if you did all this stuff like cooking requirements, the set requirements, which are create a meal and plan 5 meals and cook 3 of them or something, and also plan to make a snack. If you did that,
if the other scouts don't like your meal plan though, then what happened?
Usually you talk to them with the meal plan, you discuss it. But
so is it really you making the meal plan, or is it a team effort?
So you make the meal plan, and then you have to you make the meal plan and then you bring it to them and you ask, is there anything like, are you allergic to any of this? Do you need to change any of this? Most of the time when you're camping, you kind of just have to suck it up and eat it. And if you don't really like the meals, chances are there's another person who's making a different meal that you can just go eat their meal. So.
Oh wait, different people make different meals?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people and I can't cook.
Actually...
I can't cook for 15 people at once. I cook for 7 maybe, or 6. But I'm not cooking for 15 you have to buy so much food for that, and usually when you're the cook, you gotta bring all of your stuff that you're cooking with you. So if you're cooking for yourself, or if you're cooking for yourself and let's say 4 people, you bring all the supply. You bring not all the supplies, but all the food for them, and it's your responsibility to do that. But if I had to cook for a lot more people, it'd be way more stuff to carry. Just I need more spaghetti or something. I'm cooking spaghetti, 4 boxes instead of 2 if I'm just
spaghetti. So you actually cook real meals at Boy Scouts?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, usually dinners are the best. Dinners and breakfasts. Lunches are sort of meh, just because lunches are lunches are usually a limbo because they're really hard to make. It's not, because there's not really any good lunch meals that exist that I know about.
There are plenty of good lunch.
But the thing is, it also has to be warm.
Just have the dinner meal for lunch.
It has to be warm. It has to be a different meal, and it has to be balanced. It has to have the food, all the food plate stuff. So it has to be fully balanced, consistently balanced.
They make you do the My Plate stuff.
Yeah, and
remember in home ec class where they made us do that whole My Plate presentation thing?
I don't know if I did that, but I mean
that was in 6th grade.
Yeah, I don't remember things that are that long ago. Sometimes.
No, it was a good time, wasn't it? I thought it was just because of our teacher.
I mean, in 6th grade, I was online for that class. I think because at that time it was online. It was at the end of the year.
Oh, that's right, because of the whole virtual thing. I forgot that even existed. Nobody wears masks anymore or anything. So what reason?
I mean, you say that, but there are some people in the zoo wearing masks. So
Well, that's in Cleveland.
Sure.
Not here, right?
No, they're just
who cares about Cleveland?
Yeah. I mean, if they want to wear a mask, it doesn't really matter to me, I guess. I mean,
if they want to wear a mask...
They're literally just protecting you, so,
I just prefer not.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to, not a problem.
At least it's not those working masks they have to use for, sawdust and stuff, because those suck. You wear it, and your face gets all...
Those things?
You can breathe in those things, but they're really, really annoying. And they make me sweat like nothing else. I get so sweaty. And those are the types of masks that I probably should wear when I'm doing woodworking, an actual reason to wear it.
Yeah, you.
I mean, not
really
to say
should though.
Well, not to say that there's not an actual reason to wear that mask, but that type of mask is only suitable for that condition. Really, that's the only really what it's suitable for. There's other masks that are better, I guess, just better, more wearable for viral purposes, but that's one that I should wear. That the one thing that I would need to wear all the time, regardless of any viral thing, is that mask when I'm doing woodworking and stuff. But I just don't.
You really should, though.
And I know I should, but I don't. And I'm gonna make a ventilator. I think I might build something to help remedy that, so I don't have to wear a mask all the time when I'm woodworking.
You were talking about that, a ventilation system.
I've never. The thing is, I've never really seen anybody. Well, when I'm working with someone in the woodworking, they never I've never seen anybody wearing one of those usually, unless it's on a YouTube video or something. But in personally in real life, any family member or adult who's woodworking with me or helping me, or I was helping them most likely build something. Masks just were never really a thing. That we didn't. I don't think we even talked about it. Usually, we only talked about it if we were using fiberglass or metal dust or something. But
well, I don't know. I mean, it's still probably a good idea though.
I think wood's less harmless than that other stuff, but yeah,
yeah, definitely. But if you do it a lot.
Okay, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month.
Once a month.
Okay. Depends on the projects that I want to work on.
Bad.
Because sometimes I want to use. Sometimes I do it a lot. Sometimes I do it a little bit less. Maybe 3 times a month. Let's go with that as a thing. I've got so many. I've got woodworking projects that I want to do. Like I need to make that go-kart thing, which is gonna require a little bit of
Oh
wood
yeah,
for the
you were
frame.
no. It's more of a trike go-kart though.
Yeah, it's a tricycle, but it's sort of like would be like almost the size of the go-kart. So of your go-kart, it'd be like that around that size, I think. Maybe a little bit
Fair
bigger,
enough.
or really just longer. I think it's like 8 feet by 6 feet. It was the board that I have. But the problem is the tire that I have for the back. It's really annoying to get parts for because it's a tire, and so the way I wanted to use it is I'd have to put like a metal bar through it, and then clamp or like somehow attach the metal bar to the tire wheel, and then get like 3-inch bearings to put the bar to, and then attach the bar somehow to the chassis. And then that's the hard part though. But and then the other thing would be getting a chain that's long enough and some gears. Probably weld the gears straight onto the metal bar. Just because I'm cheap like
Now,
that.
you know, is that like where are you gonna get all these parts though? You know.
So I just need to get a bicycle. Like I really all that I need right now is I need to get someone to donate me a bicycle or two that I can just tear apart. Like literally with like grab the nearest hacksaw, I guess. I mean, I wasn't gonna use a hacksaw, but I've got power tools. But let's just say you have a hacksaw, you just cut right through the bicycle and cut the wheels off or something. Boom, you got bike wheels. Preferably something that had like 10-inch wheels, so that they'd be a little bit smaller. Like the back could be like a 14. I don't think it makes sense. Like a 20-something inch wheel, and the front could be 10 inches on both sides. Because then I could just get 2 random old bicycles, and I might even be able to cobble the chains together. Well, I could use one.
You
I
just
could
basically have this whole thing planned out.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
just
see, when I was making
resources. Yeah, it's frustrating.
See, when I was making a go-kart, like, last summer, maybe it was the summer before that, I forget when it was, I got really lucky, because I found, like, an engine on the side of the road. And then, when I was down at my uncle's house, somebody had a go-kart in, like, their front yard. And it was like, but it wasn't, it was like a go-kart frame. So it was great, because I had it was like, the whole thing was already built, you know, with, like, the chain and everything. I just had to hook the engine up to it.
Yeah,
Which is great. No,
yeah,
and seriously, like if to buy one of those frames online, it's like $200.
Maybe I think I might just see if I can buy
it.
a shopping cart somewhere and use a shopping cart for some of the frame.
Yeah, a shopping cart would actually work. You know?
Yeah, but I also want to make like a motorized shopping cart.
See, honestly, a motorized shopping cart sounds way cooler.
Ooh, an air-powered shopping cart. Like
tricycle.
hook 2 leaf blowers up to the side of the shopping cart and make a jet engine.
Now, see, that would be expensive, but I would actually love to do
I mean,
that.
if you have a battery operated leaf blower, you can like pool our 2 leaf blowers together for one day, and like
Maybe I could take my uncle's battery-operated leaf blower.
that's too far. No.
I don't think he'd be too happy with that.
Yeah, get a friend's battery operated leaf blower, you know, or just switch to battery because battery is better anyway.
Battery-operated.
So, but seriously, battery operated leaf blowers are actually really nice.
Well, actually, we have an engine-operated blower, but I don't know if that would be.
Well, the ones that have the pull carburetor and all that stuff, they are so frustrating to to use sometimes because you gotta make sure it's gas. Sometimes you gotta make sure the choke's just like in the right setting because if it's not, it just doesn't work. It's a little finicky, and I
know.
I don't like it as much.
That was such a pain in the neck when I was building the go-kart with my dad. It was like the thing broke, the engine was broken, and then the engine was broken because something was wrong with the choke, so we had to buy replacement parts and stuff. It was fun though.
See, when you have an expert, you really know what you're doing a lot more. But I like doing things a lot of the time by myself. So I do easy projects like this go-kart, which won't require an engine, which is really the hard. Like it might require a lot of time, but it won't require the engine. So I won't have to worry about that.
Well, it sounds like it would require skill though.
Well, nothing that I don't really have or can't learn, but an engine is just something that's hard to. It's add too much expense to the project, and I don't really like making my projects expensive because who's gonna pay for it? Exactly. Who's
your
gonna pay?
College fund?
No, that goes to stocks. That needs to go into stocks.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but look.
Have you started investing in stocks yet? Yeah.
No, my mom's like it's too complicated right now or whatever. So like,
Yeah.
I
That's
need
what
I need to
happened when I
research it
asked
a
mine.
little bit more, even though I am pretty sure I know what I might know a little bit. Well, I know some things,
I
sometimes,
know I know I
but
know a little bit about
I think if I
stocks.
just
Not
invest generally into, this is not advice. If I just invest into like one of the larger funds that like is a compilation of a lot of things, that will work. But I also want to
yeah,
see
like a
if it
that
actually
would be less risk.